So we heard you gambled on the Olympics. What's the story there?
Yeah, so I was trying to be in the Olympics that whole the whole 2, 3 years before it, doing the Olympic qualifiers, and just kind of missed out by like one or two spots. But kind of had I was watching everyone skate for the last 2, 3 years. So when I found out you can bet on it, me and Zach Saraceno kind of strategically kind of figured out, okay, this guy's probably gonna win, this one's gonna win here, women's bowl here, and we placed two bets and a parlay and hit them all. And it's just
Some
on winners.
insider info,
Just
bro.
on winners too. We bet Utah to win. My dad bet Utah to win too.
Wow. No
And
way.
we bet Keegan to win, and we bet Arissa True and Keegan together to win the bowl.
Wow.
Damn.
That's
So-
fucking beast. That's
It's a pretty good week. Right there.
insider knowledge. Hey, shoot me a text. Let me get the tips next time, bro.
I mean, shit, anyone could have won it, but I guess the parlay just hit that day.
Well, what kind of return we talking about on that?
Shit, I don't want to disclose any information, but it was nice. It was nice.
It did well, eh?
Yo, that
Yeah.
must be so fun. Were you just watching it on TV going crazy?
Yeah, so Utah's the street contest was a week before. And so when
Yeah.
Utah won, it was 5 a.m, and we had just stayed up all night watching qualifiers and the finals. And that was absolutely insane because he won it on the
Because
last
he
trick.
won in the clutch. Yeah.
Yeah, last trick. My dad calls me right away, just freaking out.
Both
And
up.
I'm just like, I told you. And then the bowl contest was going on when I was in New York. So I think it was 10 a.m. or something. Just woke up in the morning and watched it. But I did go to Soho and spend a bunch of money on clothes right after. So
So you must have hit a pretty nice lick. That'll tell us everything. You bet on sports a lot?
nah, not really.
Hmm.
I don't know I don't know sports like that. So if I
Can
try
you
to
bet
bet,
on the street leagues?
yeah, but I can't if I'm in it.
Yeah, they gonna
Um,
ban you like Pete Rose, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, if I were to bet on basketball or football or something, I'd probably just get destroyed. I bet on the Niners to win, or not the Niners, the Chiefs. Sorry, bet on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. Got rocked.
Mm.
That was a really fun day, minus the game. That was fucking brutes.
The
Chiefs
game for
house.
For some.
Well, yeah. But at the party we were at, there was 3 fucking Eagles fans having a blast. Everyone else is
Dude,
just getting drunk.
the energy at Malto's house, when with them winning versus losing, is so insane.
Bro.
Party's
I,
over.
yeah,
Party's
I
over.
only came
It's
I
gonna
only
safe
came
a
to the
win.
loss, man. I
Yeah.
fucking I missed the first 2 years, man. Brutal.
Bro, what happened on your 21st birthday, man? Gary told me you guys, it's the only story he had for me. He said everything else has got to keep off record, but ask about his 21st birthday.
I mean, I know what he's talking. I mean, dude, I know what he's talking about. Fucking Gary, man. We had a party at this bar. Did what you should do on a 21st birthday, and was someone was driving my car out of the parking lot, and I was just blacked out drunk with my shirt off. Someone was I had my head out the window, and someone was like, "Get down, it's the boys," talking about the cops. And I'm like, I don't care about no boys, it's my birthday. And it's just a funny video that someone had posted somewhere. It's pretty stupid,
Oh,
but
shit.
I mean, yo, I don't know if you're aware, this is a Vans podcast right here. And we just had Curran on recently, and he was saying you're pretty much on current flow for Vans right now. So just need to take this opportunity to put a little pressure on Vans, man. We got the young boy in his prime, 26, just entering his skate prime. You know what I'm saying? Looking good in the Vans, man. Y'all know what to do.
Thank you.
Y'all know what to do.
Bro, I thought it was
Yeah,
a done deal, man, when I saw you in the fucking Vans.
I mean,
These guys are behind.
They skate good. I like them. Shout out
These guys are-
Curran and Kevin for the box. Honestly, shit's dope.
We need more, bro.
Let's go.
Endless boxes.
Real shit. Wait. One follow up on Curran too. He also told us a story that I want to hear your side of it. He told us a story about when they went to the bar and you came late, came in hot, but I think you stayed at the crib, and then they all thought you basically died or something.
Oh, the Mexico one.
Yeah, had the guy in tears, bro.
Yeah. You had the boys fucking fighting each other, thinking it was. So what happened?
It's actually funny you asked this because I watched that episode the other day and seeing his side of the story versus mine. It's pretty it's pretty similar, but like, yeah, I was at the club with all of them and I was exhausted. I'm like, I'm going home. Got to the Airbnb. I don't have a key or nothing. My name's not on the reservation. So the security guard's like, I'm like, can you let me in the room? They're like, nah, I can't do anything about it. So I remember there's like a gym and like lounge area on the roof. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to sleep on the couch up there. Like, fuck it. And I go up there and I get to the couch. But then like right before I'm going to go to sleep, I realize over the ledge of like the building is our balcony, like our backyard. And I look down and it's like fully scalable, like just metal beams like going down. And I'm like, this is mellow. Like we hop fucking fences all day. Like it's nothing. So I climb over, I'm like scaling down. I get down maybe like 1 or 2 beams, probably like 20 or 15 feet above the balcony when both of them, like the one that I'm grabbing and my feet are on, just break. And I fall like 15 feet to flat, fucking land on my feet, luckily, and just like fell back, shook it off. And I was pretty like, I wasn't hurt. I was just kind of scared because it made so much noise that I just went. It was super burnt, but like I just went into Jake's room and kind of just locked myself in there and went to sleep. And then that's where Curran's story takes over, where they get the call and come back to find me just sleeping, and then Jake starts beating me up because they all thought I was dead. I guess I don't know.
Did Curran go home?
Curran went home.
Stress?
Yeah, he might say it's because of that.
Yeah, there might be some other stress.
Yeah, not to go dad mode on you, but bro, you got to be safer. That's like, we don't want to see you on the news for the wrong reason. That's one of those tired and probably drunk. You just sleep on the couch upstairs, man.
I mean, I was fully like fine, but yeah, it was probably a dumb move to do that.
glad you made it, but that's a wild one.
What's the story behind meeting Lil Wayne?
Yeah, that's a crazy one. So he like started skating years ago, and I guess there was an interview that came out, and he like basically said the reason he started skating was because he saw me on like this Fuel TV Woodward show. Fully like mentioned my name, spelled it out, whatever. Everyone was hitting me up about it, and I was at the time, I think I was like 12 or 13, and X Games had a LA stop, and I was there, and he happened to be there. My mom kind of like was wanting me to go say what up to him, and I was a little scared, so she like pulled me over to him. It was like, this is the kid you're talking about. And he was super cool. I met him, and like that same night he came to my house and skated my ramp with me.
No way.
He pulled up like 7 security cars deep, and just him. And my mom ordered like Papa John's pizza or something. And, like, we just like hung out and skated, and yeah, it was crazy.
Dude,
shout out Wheezy.
You still skating with him to this day?
Sometimes, every now and then, but he skates at like 4 or 5 in the morning, so it's kind of like,
what the fuck's he doing up that late, man?
I think he just doesn't sleep, or is like from the studio to the park.
I feel like those are rapper hours, man, for sure.
Yeah, right? Sleeping all day. I don't know.
Yeah, you see him with Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo wakes up or stays up to skate with him.
Yeah, probably opens the park for him.
Yeah.
That way, yeah. But there's been nights where I'll be waiting around. Like when I was younger, I would be so hyped to wait around till like 3 a.m, then pull up, just don't even sleep. But now I'm like, 5 a.m. sesh seems kind of hectic.
Yeah, because if you go to sleep and try and wake up that early, your body's gonna not want to skate, and if you stay up that late, you're fucking exhausted.
Then you're cooked by the time you get there.
Yeah, rapper hours, not skater hours. Another behind the scenes, probably maybe one of your most insane tricks. I'd probably say I've been to the car wash, so in my head that's the craziest trick you've ever done. Maybe you can answer that, but take us behind the scenes on that session. And was that the craziest trick you've ever done?
Yeah, 100%. Definitely, it's the scariest, craziest trick I've ever done, I think. But yeah, I was like talking about it for a year and super scared, like didn't fully know if I wanted to do it or not. And I pretty much like had my Godspeed part fully done, and it was like, if there was any time to do it, it was like, soon. So one day I woke up, I decided, I was like, all right, today's the day, we're gonna do it. I drove to Home Depot by myself, packed up a bunch of wood and like crates in my car, because you got to build a run up there. So I packed up a bunch of wood, pulled up, like had all my homies meet me there. My brother was there. And we built the run up, and I got up there and I was like, holy shit, this is fucked. Like, I'm not down. I was like, got down and I was just chilling for a second. I was like, all right, let me give it like another look. And I just kind of started like just running off it, like just jumping, and realizing I could just like jump and run out of it. So then I started trying to spin it and just kick my board away, probably like 20 or 50, like 25 times.
No ollie or anything to spark
no
it?
ollie. I was too scared. Just
not worth it.
Spinning, not worth it. Just spinning the back threes, kicking them out. And then like they were working. I had them like coming around every time, and then I just kick it and run down. And then I kind of just like told myself, either like you land it or you're like maybe going to the hospital, but you gotta try it. So you came this far, like you gotta just put one down. And luckily, like the first one I put down just rode away. And it's crazy because the first one I stuck, like by the time I stuck it, I was like, next thing I knew, I was riding through the street, and it didn't even feel like that steep. Like it felt steeper dropping in the bank to warm up than actually backdoing into it.
Wow.
I don't know if that was just like if I blacked out or something, but
that had to be one of those blackout ones, man. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was fucking thankful to do it like on the first commit, because
dude,
that thing's no joke. You could see it in the clip too. Like I'm like land here, and my back wheels like almost over rotate, and that would have just been straight to my back. Like,
yeah, that's death. That's crazy. The craziest part about that to me is just like what's going through your head when you're going to buy the wood and shit solo. Like you're committing, and it's not just like pull up and commit. It's like there's such a process and like takes time, and like that's fucking insane.
Dude, and I
man.
got the wood too, and like the first time I came out to my car, it didn't fit, so I had to like go back in, recut it. It was just super hectic, but glad it worked out.